Hey y'all, I am Shane Russo, otherwise known as Stained Glass Rebel. I am here giving you a tutorial on how to use Canva's new text to image feature to create artificial intelligence images. I've used this to create images for my sermon series and things like that. And it's not that easy to find. So I'm going to show you how to use it. I do believe it's in both the paid and free versions, but there is a limit, even in the paid version, a limit to the number of queries you can do in a day. I don't know what that limit is, but I know that I hit it the first time. There's a bunch. You can use a bunch unless you're just constantly doing searches and generating images. You probably aren't going to run up to the limit on a day, but there is one. So what you do is you just sign into your Canva account and you open up any other image that or any other creation design that you would. So for this one, I'm just going to do an Instagram story. So open up a blank document, and then you go over to down here on the left where it says apps. You click that, and you can see my most recent one was the text to image, but your screen may not look like this. Mine didn't when I first opened it. So you go up to the search bar here and you just type in text. And usually, as you can see here, the suggested will give you the text to image. But if not, just type in text to image and then click it, and it'll bring up these available tools. And the first one is going to always be text to image. So you click that and it brings up this box here, text to image, describe the image you want to see. Now, there are a bunch of different things you can do with this, but I'm just going to put in Our Father in Heaven, hallowed be thy name. Oops, can't type. And let's make sure I'm getting the right words in there. All right. So you can describe an actual image that you want. You can give it parameters. You can tell it exactly what you want. But in this case, what I like to do is I like to put in either the scripture that I'm using or that in this case, it's the line from the series that I'm doing from the Lord's Prayer. I put it in and see what it creates. But the more specific you are with it, the more likely you are to get what you want. Now, there are a bunch of different styles. So if you look down here where it says choose your style, you can have it surprise you, which means it'll generate from all the different types of things that it does, or you can tell it specifically how you want it done. Now, for the series that I did, I clicked over to painting and I had it generate some paintings, and it'll do it in a bunch of different styles and things like that. So you just click the style that you want and click generate image. And then depending on your internet speed and how heavy the load is on the server, it may take a few seconds. It generally hasn't taken more than a minute to generate the images. And what it'll do is it'll create 4 of them at a time. Yep, I can already see that I don't like these at all. Although this one over here isn't so bad. And so you got to wait for it to generate that last one. All right, there we go. If I wanted to use any of these images, which I don't know that I might though. If I'm going for kind of an old schooly vibe, I just click on this image and drag it over into my document. And now I can use this just as I would any other image that I would import in Canva. So in any of the other places. So now I get to use this and I can do whatever I want. I can edit it. I can change it. I can add again, the functionality of Canva is the same. It's just using an image generated with AI. Now, if I wanted to do something different, let's say I wanted it to create a running shoe. Let's see, describe the image you want. Running shoe in rainbow colors. I'll just do that. Rainbow shoe running colors. This time I'll tell it to do concept art and let's see what it generates. I have no idea. I've never done this one. And I like to use the painting one, but I've used them all. But painting is very cool because it can create images like this one it's not a new style, but you can make it. Oh, look at that. That is okay. So I like this. Look at that. And yeah, very cool. And then you just drag and drop and you can use this in any template in Canva, um, anything that you're generating inside of Canva, you can use this. And if I wanted to just use this whole image, like obviously this isn't a great example for an Instagram story, but then if I wanted to add text to it, where's my thing? Oh, then I would go back, come out of here, go to design, go to the text tool, add text. This is my shoe. Oops, this is a shoe. And then again, it's just like Canva. This is obviously a terrible looking example. I not use this, but again, it's a way to get images without having to search things like stock footage, stock photos. There are good sites out there like Pexels and there's a bunch of them that you can get photos from that you can use it, and that's great. And you should use those. But if you're looking to have a little bit more control over exactly what you're looking for, if you can't find what you're looking for, you can put it into this tool. Put it into this tool, and as you can see, it's already set up for me down here because I've used it a few times. But you can use this tool to generate images. I'll do one more. Let's see. Let's do Easter cross on a hill, and we will do it with photorealism. Let's see what it comes up here. Again, it's just such a fun tool to play with. And at the moment, until maybe, I guess, some copyright people get a hold of it, the way the copyright works on these at the moment is that once you create it, it's yours. Yes, you used an AI to generate it, but you input the prompt. The prompt was yours. The image then is yours. And that's how it works right now. These images are copyright free because they're copyright free, except for that you own technically the copyright. But anything I use AI to generate, I don't require any citation for people to take them and use them. Because if I cared that much about it, I would learn how to do these paintings myself. So for artists out there who are putting in like tons of work to make these things happen, they absolutely deserve all the money and the credit and everything that they generate. But for an AI generated image that I use, I just put it out there. And if somebody wants to use it for their own thing, I don't care. But look at this. These are some amazing, couldn't get rid of that. Get rid of that. But these are some good looking images. I like this. I like this one here. I don't know that I would necessarily use that one. That one's cool. But so you can see the applications. You can see the applications of being able to maybe generate an image like this and put it on your bulletin, put it in a devotional that you write. I use AI imagery on my blog. So when I'm writing a blog article, I will come over here sometimes and create an image based on what I'm using. And I like that because, again, it gives me more control over what I'm looking for. So there you go. Anyway, that was much longer than it needed to be, but that is how you use this. And there you go. I would love to see you post and tag me in your posts of things that you create using this. So I hope you have a good day. If not, hope it gets better. And if it doesn't, I hope you get a chance to try again tomorrow. Take care.